Control, come in. Louise hit the amber, but I've sent him to retrieve it. Control, do you copy?
I'm listening. Go on.
I couldn't find a good place to talk about this in my Separate Ways video, but the rewrites to Albert Wesker in the remake are really interesting. First, he takes a more active role in Ada's mission, and even saves her on one occasion. But don't get it twisted, he's still Wesker.
Having a bad day?
Wesker, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Stop wasting my time, Ada. Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
I should probably thank you for this room. Are you staying? To back me up?
I'm not here to babysit you. See that you remain an asset and not a liability. I have absolutely no use for your incompetence.
Easy with the threats, Wesker.
Just get it done. I'll be in touch.
Where Wesker was more aloof and disinterested in Ada's affairs in the OG version, remake Wesker seems to have taken over Krauser's role as the one suspicious of Ada for the entire mission. I think it was a good call to consolidate all of Ada's contacts into Wesker and relegate Krauser to Leon's Virgil. We haven't seen Wesker yet in this new continuity, so it's a good way to reintroduce him to new and returning fans. I like how he comes off as a caged tiger, always close to his boiling point but never spilling over.
Think that gun's gonna be enough?
Interesting.
Okay. I'll do it. But cost you extra.
Wise decision. Send you the new coordinates. And remember, I do not like...
Waiting, I know.
Even with his newfound menacing aura, Wesker still somehow finds time to shitpost over the radio.
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
I do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
I'm seeing quite the crowd here. I wonder what has them so riled up.
The President's daughter. Undoubtedly.
Couldn't have picked a worse time.
Consider the village infected. Complete local saturation.
Ouroboros will be released into the atmosphere, ensuring complete global saturation.
I didn't think I'd have anything to say about the updates to Mercenaries, but Wesker may have pushed Hunk off his throne as the most fun character to play in this mode. Out of all the playable characters, Wesker has the most anemic loadout. He only sports a pistol and a Killer 7, but he only has 7 Magnum rounds loaded. Every Ganado I killed only dropped handgun bullets, so I practically never used a K7. But when it comes to Wesker, that really isn't a problem. Instead of wielding a knife, Wesker has the ability to Royal Guard enemy attacks. The downside to this is that Wesker can't stab his way out of a struggle against a Ganado. The upside is that he can parry grabs, which means that he can tech that throw, Chowder. And not just grabs. Wesker can parry damn near everything. Melee strikes, projectiles, hammer swings, and chainsaws. But not that charge attack that's an instant kill no matter what. His fighting style remains the same as an OG Mercs. Stun a Ganado with pistol shots, and then use a follow-up attack to close the distance and cause collateral damage. His follow-ups always kill basic Ganados, even in the late game. His Mayhem mode is somehow more cracked out than Hunk's. Wesker is the closest thing we're gonna get to having a Zell from Godhand in the RE engine. Once the Mayhem meter is full, pop it to have Wesker do third strike combos on Ganados. Most enemies explode after a single hit, but stronger types can withstand most of his hits until he lands a final strike in his combo. The real challenge with Wesker is staying alive despite the lack of health drops in an area. Although you can parry virtually everything, you can still eat hits if your parry timing is off. Keep moving, fish for headshots or leg shots, and follow up when opportunity allows it. Now that I've completed Separate Ways, I'm interested in how Capcom will treat RE5's remake. More specifically, the boss fights featuring Jill and Wesker. It looks like Capcom isn't shying away from the more fantastical elements of the series, so I can't wait to see what it's going to be like when Chris faces off against his old teammates.
Soon.